We zijn in Roemenië, Transsylvanië. Samen met boswachter Kees van Zon, want hij is hier om inspiratie op te doen. Ja, en dan is de vraag, hoe houd je het hier zo mooi?
Mai din jos de schiră, carcă-mi să încarcă, nouă galioane, nouă bolonzane.
Hier was dus ooit een dorp, hè?
Ja, het is niet voor te stellen, hè? Precies.
Iedereen is weggetrokken, maar de school die staat er nog. En er worden nu natuur-educatielessen gegeven.
Ja.
Hello.
En hier ontmoeten we Ben.
Ben.
Marjorie, hi.
Hello Ben, I'm
Ben.
Kees.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
We bezoeken het Saksische deel van Transsylvanië. Het boerenland dat honderden jaren is bewerkt, behoort tot de waardevolste en soortenrijkste van Europa. In deel 3 van onze serie over landbouw en natuur in Roemenië gaan we met Ben Mehedin op pad. Hij is van Adept, een natuurorganisatie die probeert het unieke landschap in stand te houden.
I see you have a wild cat, a prepared wild cat.
Yes,
We
you
saw
see
it on camera, on our wildlife camera a few days ago.
Yes, you see, because we
the big plume on the. It is typically
yes.
a wild cat.
because we do share nature with people. Sometimes we find roadkills. There is an expert here in Sighișoara who is turning them into these masterpieces, which is
With
good.
grass.
Exactly.
And flowers.
It's good because people can see how these animals look like. Even people here are living in the middle of nature. There are some gaps, either in our education or in our society. In farming, we have this generational gap. We have one generation which was not owner of the land they were working on. And this somehow destroyed a lot of things. The same is in terms of nature. If 150 years ago, people knew nature by their heart, they had this knowledge passed on from the grandfathers to the grandchildren. Well, during the communist times, this didn't happen. And now we have a serious problem with people who do not know much about nature, even they are living in it.
Is that a lesser spotted eagle?
Definitely it's an Agvila pomarina or Cranche pomarina. 10% of the world's populations lives here. It's very
What do you
difficult to
see?
catch this one. Is this butterfly on the?
Oh yeah.
You can take a. It's too late
He's
now.
gone.
Look, he's there.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's a beautiful one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Flynn butterfly.
It's a blue, dark blue.
Yeah.
De când nu-i că m-a făcut, eu prin sate am trăit și de tânăr am iubit, în codruleț cu izvoare.
We have here an example of a rich meadow look, the 5 colors I was telling you about. It's lila, it's pink, it's white,
yellow,
it's blue, it's yellow.
Yeah, green,
So
of
there are
course.
5, because we can see vetches and scabious, and then we see the 5 different heights.
Yes.
And we can tell that this is a high nature value grassland.
En die rijkdom is ontstaan door eeuwenlang beheer door Saksische boeren.
The Saxons, they were very stubborn in improving their meadows, and you see here leguminous. Leguminous like
Rode klaver.
red clover, graminae. So this it's a mixture that will provide proteins for the animals and also from the gramineae energy. The fibers. So this is a mixture that the Saxons were good at in using the science and farming, pretty much like the Dutch do.
And when was that?
In about 800 years, they they started doing that about in 18th, 19th century to improve their meadows. At that time, farming was like nowadays for providing food on the table, but also the farming was done with care for the resources. So they would look after a plot of land much more careful.
So there are a lot of butterflies and other insects.
You
What do you see here?
You see, probably at the time when they were improving their meadows, they didn't have in mind the insects, the pollinators, as we do nowadays. But while creating a framework for this, then the insects, and not only the flora associated with these meadows, also brings up to high biodiversity. And these meadows also are a very good tool of fighting climate change and good for climate change mitigation, because 1 hectare of a meadow like this stores 2/3 of the carbon that 1 hectare of forest would store. So this is a treasure of Transylvania. This is a very good tool for which brings solutions to a lot of our problems if correctly implemented and looked at.
Een kilometer of 30 verderop probeert een Engels stel op hun eigen manier de natuur van dit gebied te beschermen. Ze laten alles vastleggen door illustratoren. James, what an amazing view on the valley.
It is.
It is, isn't it?
Can you tell me where we are?
Well, we're just above the village of Kopshamare, and we're in the commune of Beertan, so it's 3 villages. The land that we're looking at down there is owned by the people from this village.
Okay.
None of them own very much land. I think perhaps these days the largest pieces are maybe 5 hectares, something.
The largest?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very small.
Yeah, it is very small.
Yeah, it is.
So it's a small-scaled landscape.
It's a very small-scale landscape, and what you see down at the bottom is where they're cultivating maize. And
You see some haystacks over there.
Yeah, and they've cut for hay, and much of it is grazed.
Yes. By cows or by cattle
By
or
cows,
sheep?
by sheep, and by horses.
Okay.
We're fortunate in this village because the land isn't overgrazed.
No. It's very green, it's very lush.
It is, because there's an awful lot of water underneath us.
Okay. Yeah.
There's very little water you can swim in, which would be nice this time of year, but it's all underground, and the nighttime temperatures drop. So we get lovely wet grass in the morning, which is brilliant as well for scything, because on the steeper slopes, like the one we're on now, this would be cut by hand.
With a size.
Yeah. Which is kept razor sharp.
Yes.
And every 5 minutes they stop and you hear this lovely sound of them sharpening it on the stone.
Okay.
If you look at how tall this piece of grass is, it's over a metre tall.
80 or something.
And you cut it with a scythe and you get the whole piece.
It's very long.
And that whole piece then is bundled up into a cart.
Yes.
Maybe as long as I am. No, not yet.
Not yet. Almost.
Yeah.
And it remains whole, and then it's stored loose in the loft.
Okay.
So you can imagine how much more nourishing it is. There's no dust in it.
De hooilanden rond Kop Chamare zijn extreem rijk. Er groeien honderden soorten planten.
It's very, very mixed, and I don't think that in this landscape we have any species that are exceedingly rare. I think what makes it so special is that there are so many of different species growing. And the other thing, of course, is that this land hasn't been fertilized with synthetic fertilizers and chemical, and it hasn't ever had pesticides sprayed on it. What makes this so special is that this landscape was created by the farmers themselves. So it may look wild, but it's not wild at all.
No,
it's been farmed for 800 years or more.
Maar die kleinschalige manier van boeren is niet meer vanzelfsprekend.
You know, we recognize that things are changing. The machines are getting bigger, so we decided in 2023 to record all the flowering species that we find in this landscape.
All of them?
Yeah, in this immediate area.
Okay.
And the local botanist that is running the project for us, Michaela Sava, she thinks that we can collect around 300 flowering plant species just in this small area.
300?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's a good and a bad thing because we have to collect them and we have to illustrate them all.
Yeah.
So it's a private project, but it's a very deeply satisfying one.
Beschermen dus, door vast te leggen en te laten zien hoe waardevol het landschap is. Dat gebeurt in een studio in het dorp zelf.
So this is an illustration what we've seen in the field.
Exactly. This is the scented grass, the Chrysopogum grillos. Well, the hills, as you saw, are very richly covered in it. And this was illustrated for us last week by an illustrator from England called Sally Pond. What we are doing here is to record all of the flora in a small radius around the village, to have a record of what we have now. Then there will be a baseline. We are working with a botanist from Sibiu who is making a herbarium. She reckons she'll collect about 300 plants. She's well along the way. We have about 150 herbarium sheets. And then we are regularly bringing illustrators from all around the world, botanical illustrators, to work under the direction of the botanist from life, so that we have a painted record as well.
And what are you going to do with all the illustrations?
So we will prepare a guide that our students to the school can refer to. So they will have all the information they need to be able to observe and record accurately the plants. They will have the live.
Very big book.
Yes.
Big guide.
There will be the live specimen, the herbarium sheet, and this illustration, which, as you can see, includes all of the diagnostic features. And we hope this is playing some role towards the conservation, because we will have a record of a baseline, and by observing the plants, people will understand their importance and maybe get to appreciate them. It is a celebration of this remarkable flora and our way of recording it.
Nou Kees, veel om te verwerken hè?
Ja, het is prachtig wat we natuurlijk allemaal gezien hebben. En wat ik eigenlijk het allermooiste vind, is de manier waarop deze mensen aandacht vragen voor de planten, voor de omgeving, voor de respectvolle manier waarop die mensen hier, de boeren hier, gewoon met dit landschap omgaan. Als ik een excursie zou geven, hè, ik neem mensen mee naar buiten op excursie om ze te laten zien hoe mooi het is en hoe die natuur in elkaar zit en hoe je het zou kunnen, hoe je het moet beschermen. Want alleen als je het mooi vindt en ervan gaat houden, dan kun je dat soort dingen beschermen.
Volgende week gaan we nog meer zien.
Ja, gelukkig wel.
Ja hè?
Ja.
Nou, meer informatie vind je op ROEG.tv. En voor een kijkje achter de schermen volg de vlog op ons YouTube-kanaal. Zal ik je even overeind helpen, Kees?
Oh, wil je dat doen?
1, 2.
Nou, wat een service. Dankjewel, dankjewel.
Vergeet je verrekijker
Nee,
niet.
gaan we doen.